Hello, I'm Courtney Cantrell with Horse Logic Professional, and we are at the TQHA yearling sale and having some time to sit down and visit with Marty and Lance Powers of MP Horses. Can you tell us how you got started in the quarter horse business?
Well, 100 years ago, I guess, Courtney, I was introduced to the horses by my grandfather that bought and sold horses back in the day, and that's the time that I grew to love the smell of horses, the contact of them, the feel of them, the sweaty saddle blankets, the whole 9 yards, and then it just grew from there. I broke horses in high school and bought and sold horses back then also, and went out on our own. I worked for Roger Daly at sales for many years, and was at a particular sale at Heritage Place in Oklahoma City, and Sylvester Stallion Station was across the alleyway from us, and they asked me if I would be interested in coming to go to work for them at a ranch, and so I went and looked it over and decided that would be the path that I would like to pursue, and so in 1980, the year before Gopher Bugs ran second to special effort in the All-American, I went down there and went to work for them.
Absolutely. And speaking of family, Lance, you are now more involved in the business than you have been in quite some time. And how does it feel to get to work with your dad and be in this business together?
Well, it's been great. I went to work for him about 10 years ago out of college. I got my degree from Oklahoma State and didn't really know what career path I wanted to take. Nothing was just jumping out at me, and I had started to help my dad at some sales and on the weekends and things like that, and just kind of fell back in love with it and went to work with him, not really knowing where it was going to lead, but I couldn't be happier with where I'm at today, and have learned from him for almost 10 years, and it's been a great experience, and I'm thankful.
Absolutely, and I think that we would all agree that the horse industry is one of the best that you could possibly grow up in.
Yes, ma'am.
Obviously could not be where we are today without owners and breeders and people that believe in us, that I refer to them as they bring their yearlings to us, and it's like sending their 12-year-old kid off to summer camp, and they're anxious about it, and so that first 2 or 3 weeks we try to maintain a contact with them until they get at a level that they're pretty confident that everything is going in the direction that they want, and then it's a little bit about anything else. You're probably just as good as your last home run or your last calf you tied in 7 or whatever, and so we've been very, very fortunate in the fact that we've had very nicely bred horses and have turned them into nice individuals and presented them in a professional manner, and have been very fortunate of getting them into the hands of the right trainers and so forth and so on. So it's a big circle, the owners, the trainers, but we like to think that we produce a product that's ready to go forward. It's not going to go backwards. So.
Absolutely, and I personally know that your attention to detail is first class. One of the other questions that we were asked a lot is, when should someone send you a colt to put up for sale?
Well, I get that question a lot, and always present it this way. We understand that it costs money when you send them away from home. So we're in grips of that also. And what I try to get the owners to do, if they can, like a like a September sale or a summer sale now, if they can get them up prior to us getting them, putting them in a stall, getting them out of the sun, and break them to the walker and so forth and so on, well, then it just expedites our time when we get them at our place. People don't understand that a yearling out of the pasture, the first couple of weeks or 10 days, 2 weeks, it's getting broke to the stall. I mean, it's a new environment in it, and it's a new routine, as compared to out running and playing all the time. So,
and some of the products that Marty features in his sales preparation is what we have here today. The Muscle Builder Plus, which is a pellet that contains our Muscle Builder, a daily vitamin and mineral, and our Hoof Pro, along with the Performance Liquid. And you've been happy with those products and have seen great results with us. Can you tell us a little bit about using the Muscle Builder Plus?
Well, probably the average of our horses, from the time they get off the trailer to us presenting them at a given sale is 60 days. So I needed something that would help me reach that maximum goal in that window, and without a doubt, Horse Logic has been what I had envisioned, and maybe even more so, but I don't want to do without it.
Well, we appreciate it very much, and all of us at Horse Logic are happy to be involved with MP Horses, and we thank you so much for your time today. And you guys can be found, Lance, at your website, which is
mp.horses.com.
Facebook, and
yes,
you can
Facebook.
find Lance and Marty if you see them. They're great to visit with, ask them a few questions. And for Horse Logic, you can visit our website at horselogicpro.com, where you may call, and we will be happy to help you.